classical music.
That's because we're civilized.
Yes, we are. We are very high class. Jack has been the owner of a 95 Nissan Pathfinder for a few years now. It's been a good vehicle to him, but it's getting a bit old and a bit anemic. We decided to replace it with a more newer, luxurious version of the similar type of vehicle, but we couldn't find a good selection of vehicles here in Kelowna. We took a road trip in the Mazda out to Vancouver, and when you joined us with the cameras on, we had just left my uncle's bakery, so we were on a bit of a road trip and a sugar high. Everything was going well, and honestly the road trip had been quite a bit of fun, which clearly meant something was about to happen, as we hadn't even looked at cars yet. We need to design a failsafe. For like the Mazda Speed Protege made as much power as every piece in the car could take. Am I going right or straight? Oh, I'm going straight.
Carry on, yes.
My wayward son. See,
maybe. Maybe.
I don't like studded tires.
Yeah.
Fucked my car.
Fuck.
Time to buy a new front lip, I guess.
What did he say?
He's like, oh, well, lucky for me, not you. And I'm like, you're right.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that dent was already in there, so he's probably going to be getting that fixed for free.
Well, not that dent, it didn't hit there.
Yeah. Just like a graze.
Yeah, like I don't even know if that scratch wasn't there before.
Yeah. Shitty. Oh, Devlin. That is unfortunate.
After we assessed the damage of my car in the following hours, I found out just how sympathetic Jack was to my hardships.
I mean, I suppose it's a good thing that there's like a foot between your front grille and your radiator. Yes. You're just like my cousin, constantly crashing and just dodging those claims.
Twice.
Okay, twice. Just make sure that when we're on the highway home, it doesn't fucking...
Yes.
You can do that. And it was at this moment, Devlin knew he'd fucked up.
I watched the hood bend in slow motion. I went... With Jack's kind and gentle words of encouragement keeping me going, we looked at two different vehicles that were both moldy and rusty, and both of them had major problems. As we pulled into this last dealership, we were hopeful that we were going to find the diamond in the rough that we were looking for. So did you get a full tank of fuel?
No.
No? Was it on empty like the other one?
I think it's not far off empty, yeah. For some reason in my head it's black. It's not black. It's silver. My brain says it's black.
Park in the no parking zone.
There it is!
You have managed to cram the first 2 weeks of unsure ownership of the high-speed driving, low-speed driving, using it to go camping. You just got to cram all of that into a day.
All into one day, yeah.
500 kilometers you put on this thing, and how do you like your Wondrous?
Oh, I am very happy. Very, very happy with this. It's just a really nice, luxurious car. And I very well could have gone and bought a Pathfinder, which was what I was actually after. But why, when you can buy one of these instead for less money?
And from the side profile, you'd think it is a Pathfinder, but what are we actually looking at here?
Okay, this is my Infiniti QX4 with the Platinum package.
Yes, no Pathfinder for Jack here.
No, and you wouldn't even have to pan into just that Infiniti logo because
there are so many. Oh, whoops. No!
This car says Infiniti everywhere. It's on the keys, it's on the floor mats, it's on the footwell.
It does seem to like you know who it is.
It does. You definitely know you're in an Infiniti and not a Nissan. But yeah, so it's the Platinum package, which gives you these beautiful dirty chrome rims right here. Oh, they are dirty. This beautiful dirty chrome roof rack right here, and this beautiful but dirty chrome exhaust tip, which just adds to the subtlety and the luxury.
And so why would you recommend to get this over, say, the Pathfinder the same year, which would have the 3.5 litre, the same 4-speed automatic? What's your benefits?
Now, the major difference is the auto all-wheel drive system that it has. I can throw it in auto and I can drive it whenever, as long as I want, whatever time of the year. And it is also actually the auto 4-wheel drive system out of the Nissan GTR.
Only race cars here.
Only the best for the Infiniti.
And we looked at a couple of these, and this one was just the one that we walked away from going, this is it. Like, it was, if you open the door here and I'll just go in, it's just beautiful. And has been meticulously maintained by someone who bought proper parts. Like, let's show you what the two things that we found wonderful when we looked at this.
It is all OEM, this car, which is not bad for a...
Now we're just going to put you into the mindset of buying a 17-year-old car. You expect it to have Napa Auto parts in it. You expect it to be just kind of held together. But this one, what's over here, Jack?
We have an original Nissan battery. Now, I am in fact hoping that this wasn't the original battery.
Yes.
However, the date stamp does tell me that. So the person who owned this car actually took it back to Nissan to get it maintained. It's had the recoils done on it. Yeah, it's just been so well looked after. Someone has had a very good scrub in this engine bay here, which is nice because it's something I was not going to do.
You just wanted it done.
I just wanted it done, exactly. And it just has so many little touches. I mean, this would also...
Would you like to change the air filter?
Well, I would like to change my air filter. There's my air filter.
I don't know that it isn't that easy in a Pathfinder, but we just learned about this now, and that's just... I've never seen a car that easy.
Oh, it's awesome. Normally it would be take this box out and lift it up and put... Not on an Infiniti. Not on a luxurious businessman's car.
Yes. And you still have your valet key in its original plastic.
It still has its valet key in its original plastic. Every single, as far as I can tell so far, every single electronic device in this car works, which is good because there is a lot of them, even down to electronic fuel cap openers, electronic trunk openers, electronic seat adjusters, electronic temperature gauges, electronic compass, electronic 4-wheel drive system.
No rust.
No rust.
Clearly the old owner was not the best of drivers, as we found.
It does have a few scuffs, I will admit. They obviously didn't realise that there was mirrors still attached when manoeuvring it out of the spot. And probably couldn't see this size. Oh, it actually doesn't look too bad dirty.
When it's covered in mud, you can't see that it's all scratched.
But it has scratches, but what else was I expecting on a car this old?
And a fairly good deal on it too. Like it was pretty good. Now, what did you find in the manual? Which we found this last night, and it was just the best thing ever. In the manual?
Yeah.
Want to open it?
Which thing? There were so many added extras in the manual.
Yeah, it was a goodie bag, that part.
So I never forget what make of car I have. I can put my Infiniti key in my wallet, credit card shaped, and if I ever lock my keys in...
It's just a door key, but it's a door key in such a very convenient way. Like it just slips into a credit card slot in your wallet, so that if you ever forgot your keys inside, you wouldn't be able to start it, but you'd be able to get to them. That is luxury.
That is luxury. Not to mention...
And you can just show it to anyone.
I have wood paneling.
And it also says Infiniti.
Does it? Oh my god, it does.
And it's a rugged 4x4. Like it's got, as you were saying, in the all-wheel drive system, it's got the 4-wheel high, the 4-wheel low, and the auto system. So this is like it's still a proper could take it off-roading, could do all the lift kits of anything else. Like, this is a nice car.
I can do many things. It's definitely an utility all-rounder, all singing, all dancing. Oh, I'm so happy.
And we're going to make it better. Hopefully in the next couple of videos we'll be able to do some cosmetic modifications, and this will be a fun thing for you to own for a long time.
This will be.
Well, we're about to keep driving back. We actually did this video before. We pulled over and did the exact same spiel, and we just had to stop. Canada's beautiful. Like, we have a lot of time lapses of driving through it, but we just saw this and we pulled over and did it again, because how could you not?
How could you not stop and look?
So we're about to go down apparently a steep grade, and it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 hairpins, so it should be good. Hopefully the camera on the back of the Protege is going to keep doing its time lapse. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time, hopefully with more of these two vehicles and some more.